bandit house.
The bloody wizard place, yeah.
Okay. G'day. Welcome to DM Doom presents Ghosts of Saltmarsh, a nautical campaign. This is the second episode of... sorry, I just stuffed up the music there. This is the second episode in a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign, and we have a party of 3 adventurers. Same as last week, only we've swapped one out for another one. Who are currently licking their wounds after combating vermin. A less than auspicious turn of events. Then being called the heroes of the Kraken's breath after they were the sole survivors of the Kraken's breath from a dangerous creature who slaughtered the rest of the crew while they cowered upon a little island. Well, I wouldn't say coward. They were fighting other stuff. I'd like to thank Syrinscape, as always, for providing the most excellent sounds that you will be hearing to immerse yourself. I've got a horrible feeling I might have been muted. No, I wasn't. Okay. Or that you will be hearing to help immerse you in our cast in the adventure. It is a must to enhance your game. As always, our VTT of choice is Fantasy Grounds, a robust and complete package to run a plethora of games on. And they are always adding and improving, as our cast knows, because we're late because we're waiting for them to update. If you'd like to pick up a copy of your own, there is an affiliate link in the panels or the description below. We're currently running stream games on Saturdays at 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Every time I use the term Eastern Standard Time, our American cousins always think it's their Eastern Standard Time, but we have our own. Alternated between Tomb of Annihilation and Curse of Strahd. And of course, this game, which is happening weekly on Mondays, is 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Last week, I started playing in a game of Curse of Strahd with DM Huckleberry, and I must say I have not had as much fun in a long time playing in a game. So check that out. It's on my VODs at the moment on Twitch. I'll be putting them up on YouTube, and we're going to be doing that Thursdays at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which I believe is a little bit more US friendly. Anyway, let's meet our crew. I'll go from top to bottom on the screen. So first cab off the rank will be Murden. Murdered?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just a little jittery. I've never been on stream before.
Oh, really? I didn't realize. Oh, don't worry. Nobody's watching. Trust me, nobody is watching.
I think it's just the stigma for it. You know what I mean? It's just like kind of like I got put on the spot and then I froze for a minute, but I'll get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just kind of the idea of it because I've never had my face on the screen before, so it's kind of a different feel for me.
Oh, do you want me to come back to you? I'll start with Picatito. We can't shut him up.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Can you remind me what we were what you asked me though? I'm sorry.
Do you want someone else to go first just so you can get an idea of how to?
Yeah, I'll do. Sure. Yeah. Go, Picatito, you forehead kniving bastard! You. Oh, that's a different character.
Yeah, no, that's from our Tomb of Annihilation playthrough. So my name's Pickett, Joey, some of the other blokes here. I'll be playing Pickett Ito, who is a blue dragonborn. He's he's about 7'2", 34 years of age. He weighs 305 pounds, so I'm pretty heavy, pretty big, pretty angry looking. I've got albino white scales. There's like a blue tinge to them. Got like one of my eyes is blue, the other glows white when I'm angered. So that would be pretty intimidating to see in the middle of the night. Big giant white with floating eye in the middle of the area there. Yeah, so yeah, nothing really too crazy. Looking forward to seeing what happens this session, and yeah.
More vermin. Shadow Stalker.
Hello, Big J or J. I'm playing Shadow Stalker. I'm a backseat rogue. I enjoy, sneaking around, pickpocketing, just causing mischief every now and then. Helping people smuggle across. Just I use my agility and climb around. Probably a bit of coin if I can. So, go on to look for some nice rich people to rob.
And finally, we'll circle back to you, Murden.
All right, so I'm Tom, and I'm playing Murden. Murden is a Circle of Stars druid who's very in tune with nature and very judgmental of people. Not in the sense of he, really hates what society's doing, but he's very cautious around people of are they saying what they're what they mean? Are they meaning what they say? And he's very in tune with trying to keep animals and nature very much alive in whatever kind of world that he's in. And as far as how he looks, he's pretty average built, maybe a little on the stockier side, with long flowing orange hair, as the perfectly generated AI image shows on Fantasy Grounds. And yeah, that's Murden.
Excellent. For somebody who's never done it before, that was a good introduction. And this week I'll be playing Sebastian on behalf of a player that cannot make it tonight. And that rounds out our party of 4. Let's jump over to the action scene to catch up to where they're at.
Sorry, Doom. Well, I got you there. We haven't got a Syrinscape set up yet.
You are quite right. Let's do that. I will send an invite right now. There you go. And I'll start some music. Some sound effects, sorry. Now, Murden, you can just click the dragon in the chat next to join my Syrinscape session, and that should open... Oh, great. So you should be hearing some wind and whatnot right now. And I'm going to start up some rain.
That's cool. I didn't realize everything that was going to be integrated through Fantasy Grounds too.
Yeah, no, it's all integrated. It's wonderful. Click on the affiliate link. I get $1.38.
Spender.
As you have started to rest after a rather heavy battle with a bunch of spiders, a bunch of weasels, night has fallen. And it's a very dark night. You cannot see the moon because of the clouds and because it's raining. There's bolts of lightning in the distance. And it's basically your typical Northern English coastal weather. I'll share the map with you so you've got the map. Okay, does everybody see that?
Yep.
No. Oh, there we go.
Yep. Now, I've given both Murden and Picatito torches. Now, Picatito will not be able to use his torch while he uses his bloody big scimitar. So... So if battle does happen, we're going to be dropping that torch. Okay. Now, for Murden's benefit, they had actually just done a long rest in this room where they defeated some spiders which were coming from this chimney. There is a door there leading out. Now, the way I do online play is I tend to go from left to right with the characters in the portrait order. Just for your benefit, Murden. I would also, if I was you, I would pop up to the top right where it has tools and open up the combat tracker now, because you'll need that later on. So you can adjust your setup so you can see everything all in one sort of screen.
Okay. Sure. All right. Cool. All right.
Yep.
So just to be clear, we came from the left area out the door to my right, and
You
then
came from a door that's just up here that you can't see.
Oh, it's up here that I can't see. Okay.
Yeah, because you're actually in a closed room.
No, we came through the window.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, you come through the window. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a window. Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron,
I'm just getting my bearings because
No.
I've been in this room innately. Okay.
That's fine. Did you want me to start with you, Murden, or do you want me to jump so you can start getting your bearings?
No, it's fine. I just was orienting myself in the room.
All right, I've unlocked your tokens, so you're free to move them.
Okay, I do see that. So that would be fair.
So, Murden, what do you want to do?
So I'll kind of come around the corner and I'll lean against the wall near the door, and I'll look at everyone else and I'll just be like, "Well, we've been resting a minute. Are you all ready to go?"
Well, I'm ready to go whenever.
I'm ready to
Tito?
leave.
And Sebastian says, "Not really, but I guess so." He looks very nervous. I think that's how he was playing him. Who wants to open up the door?
I'm the biggest and ugliest, so I guess I'll wander over there and
So, yep.
poke my head out.
You see a corridor. What you see is what you see. It's a corridor. It's dusty. There's doors leading off the corridor.
Door there. Oh, that one's open. Okay.
Going south, it opens up into a larger area that you're not quite... Your light doesn't really penetrate it enough to see it properly.
What?
Which way do you want to go?
Hey everyone, I might just sort of go out in this hallway and then maybe go down, head towards the lower section of the building and just see what I find down there.
All right, well, you've moved 10 feet. Just move another 20.
Should be about there, I think. About 20.
Now, you didn't come through the front door, but the description said it's a dirty entrance hall. To your left, a corridor leads into the west wing of the house, and the walls are bare and bits of smashed furniture lie upon the floor. Ahead of you, another corridor leads toward the rear of the house, which is where you've just come from. A staircase on the eastern wall climbs to the next story, reaching it at a balcony that overlooks the entrance hall. Along its north and west sides, the stairs appear safe to climb, though the balcony rail is broken in several places. Under the stairs at the north end of the hall, a third corridor leads east. Now I'll jump to Shadowstalker. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to follow Ticatito out towards that hall. I'm going to follow him down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Murden?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow in kind, just making sure that we're staying together for now.
A bit better than the first time I ran that recently. Everybody split up and got killed.
I should mention, before we walked into the house, I did make note that everyone should stick together.
Yeah.
All right, so you all see the same thing. What I'll do is I'll just scan you around just so you can see the stairs, because the way the line of sight works is not great with this.
Oh.
And the corridor down here.
Yep.
Okay. Murden, I'll ask you first now. What do you want to do?
So, I would look around the room And I think the first thing I would immediately notice from where I am is the corridor. And I would make my way towards the corridor right here.
Okay. I'll just put you a little bit further up just so you can other people get in behind you. Your torch is lighting things up very nicely. Picatito.
All right, so I'll follow in behind him just to
And Shadow Stalker.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow in too.
Of course, Sebastian brings up the rear.
cower
Okay.
behind.
There's a door immediately ahead of you. A door to your left and right. Oh, there's actually no door in front of you. It actually opens up into a large area.
Is there a way to check for traps?
The way I do it, Shadow Stalker, I believe, would be the primary trap checker. I'm not going to let you walk in there without a roll. So I'm not the sort of DM that says, "Well, you didn't say you're going to check for traps." I will I will do an investigation roll for Shadow Stalker if there's a trap.
Investigation. Sorry.
All right, Murden.
Sure. So I would definitely take one step past.
Shadow Stalker. I'm glad you rolled that now. All right, I'll tell you when you need to roll. Trust me. All right.
There's no traps. It's fine. I would walk just past the door to kind of get like in a breaching position, and I would look back at Pick, and I would be like, "Well, are you ready?"
Well, I meant to go there.
You're not going to open up the door, or Shadow Stalker? Are you going to? Who's going to open up the door?
I'll hold my action.
Tell you what,
to open the door for when
I'm gonna.
if it matters.
Because Murden has a torch, doesn't he?
Murden has a torch, and you have a torch.
Right. Yeah. All right. So I'll stay close to Murden in this instance only because if something does go down, I'll have to drop my torch and it could possibly go out.
Okay.
So I might open the door, and I'll peek my head in. Is that all right?
Well, you need to be there to do it. Yep. Well, there's fine.
Oh, yeah.
This room was once a library with bookshelves around the walls. Most of the shelves are broken, and in many places they have come away from the wall. The few shelves that still intact are empty, but a pile of books rests in the southwest corner.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go down towards the southwest corner.
There's 14 books. Shadow Stalker, do you want to do anything?
Yep, I'll move in with him.
And Sebastian will hang back and wave Murden in if he wants to.
Yeah. My plan would be to follow. I just didn't want to move without being given the okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll lock the tokens when it's important. There are 14 books in a heap, untidily thrown into the corner, covered with cobwebs, vermin droppings, and mould. All are partially ruined, but are still legible. What are you going to do?
Who would be the most likely person in our party that might be able to get some information out of these, I wonder?
Looking at your party, I do believe...
I thought probably Sebastian or Merton.
Yeah. Sebastian, probably. He's got jack of all trades, so he can use all his skills, unless Merton's got a particular arcana skill or a history skill or something that I...
Yeah, I'm
Nope,
more
not
built
in
for
the slightest.
damage than anything.
Okay. You actually don't really need a skill with these books because they're all pretty plainly labelled. There's 3 books that actually spark your interest. The Magical Properties of Gemstones by the Archmage Tensor. The Magical Properties of Herbs and Flowers by the Archmage Tensor. The Metaphysics of Mathematics by the mage Nistel. Now, we have a thing called a party sheet, Murden. And what I do when you find things is I put them in there.
In the top right in your tools section.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Now, who's got the best perception? Let's have a look.
Not me.
It'd probably be Murden because he's got +4 wisdom. Is that right?
I have pretty good perception. I don't know if it's the best, but it's pretty good.
+6. I think that's the best. We're going to make you a benchmark for perception, okay? All right. So how I do perception, if it's something that you're not really looking for, I'm not going to allow you to use guidance or anything. But if it's something you're actually looking for, I'm just going to assume you're using guidance. Okay? So let's test out your ability to double-click your perception +6, and I'll give you a DC of 12.
Oh, look at him go.
Piece of piss to a train digger. Okay. That's a Australian colloquialism, by the way.
100%.
Okay. I'll just sit here silently and pretend like I kind of knew what you said.
A digger is a soldier, and piece of piss is easy. All right. You notice a piece of paper as Sebastian is starting to put the books into his backpack. You notice a piece of paper sticking out of one.
So I would walk over and be like, Sebastian, wait. There's a piece of paper sticking out of that one there. And
he goes, oh, here you go, Murden. And he passes it to you. And most of it is damped and mould. You can't really read it all, but 2 words are quite visible. Beyond skeletons.
That's creepy.
Beyond skeletons.
Is that like beyond death?
You do this to me all the time, Joey. You ask me questions to try to get information after I've given you a clue.
Yeah.
It's up to you to work it out.
I like to ask questions, alright? I like to think out loud.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
The piece of paper is completely separate from the book, right?
Correct. It's obviously not part of the book.
Okay, I would immediately give this piece of filth back to Sebastian then.
Okay. And Sebastian puts the books into his backpack for later perusal.
Is there anything else in the room that we might find useful?
There's a fireplace here. Otherwise, they're basically empty bookshelves.
Alright, well, considering we found some Arcana dust in one of the other ones, I might go and have a bit of a look in there and see if I can find anything.
Oh, there's a giant spider. No.
Ah! Spiders!
I know you love spiders. I might give you a phobia, actually, an ongoing phobia for all your characters. It carries over from campaign to campaign.
Gonna have to.
No, there's nothing in the thing. All right, with your guidance, Murden, if you look on your character sheet, you'll see little magnifying glasses next to your spells. That expands the abilities. And what you do, see where it says effect there? You drag that onto the target of the spell. So, for example, if you want to give Picatito guidance, you just drag that onto the combat tracker where Picatito is, and that will give it to him. I'll show you what I mean. I'll drag it onto him now. And if you notice, he's now got a condition guidance.
I do see this. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and that's basically the same for all your spells. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This time we'll go from the other end. Shadow Stalker, what do you want to do now?
So if there's nothing in that fireplace, I'm going to probably make my way out and go up to this next door and check it out.
Picatito?
I'll follow him behind Shadow Stalker and make sure he doesn't get attacked by some strange spiders or something.
And I assume Murden, you'll do it as well. I'll move your token so you can get past them. Okay. There we go. And Sebastian will cower in this room.
No.
It's the only safe room.
I'm role playing. That's how he wanted to be role played.
Oh no, he didn't want to get in the bloody window.
Did you want to open up the door, Shadow Stalker?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This room, yep, you can put yourselves in the room. This room was once a writing study. Against the wall under the window sits a large wooden writing desk, partially broken and riddled with damp rot. There are 3 drawers in each side of the desk and a large central drawer. The latter is closed, but the others are all open, and 2 of them have been broken open forcibly.
Hey, would you look at this? This bloody thing's been all broken up and smashed to pieces. Looks like someone was trying to get their hands on something.
There. I wonder what though. What could they have possibly wanted? What could this person?
Oh, looks like
Don't leave me behind! Don't leave me behind! You notice that the central drawer is not been broken and it's still closed. And it's got a keyhole on it.
Okay. Hey, Shadow Stalker, I believe you're pretty good with breaking into certain things that might not want to be broken into.
Yeah.
That's a nice way of saying you're a thief. All right. Now, as for thieves' tools, I have been taught that basically thieves' tools basically just gives you a +2 on your dexterity. But I think that's silly. I think it should give you a +2 on a sleight of hand. So I'm going to make that a house rule. The thieves' tools gives you a +2 on your sleight of hand. So what you do now is press the +2 on the bottom left of your screen there.
Yep.
And then double click your sleight of hand. Oh, didn't need the +2. He doesn't even use his thieves' tools. He uses his claw to pick the lock and it just opens up. Now, I'll let you take your investigation roll.
Bloody showing off now.
Now, investigation. Yeah.
He is showing off. He opens it up, and with the little pinky of the same claw, he flicks open a secret panel compartment. And inside are a couple of vials.
Oh.
Which seasoned adventurers like you would recognise immediately as potions of healing. They're basically a common item, so I'm not going to try it.
Okay. Awesome.
And they're now in your party sheet also. Yeah, you could have used them against the vermin, right?
Yeah. Definitely could have. Alright. Well, is there anything else in this room other than the fireplace that we might...
No, there's nothing else in this room.
Oh,
This is one of this is actually one of the criticisms of this module is there's a lot of rooms that don't have that much in it. But I think that's part of the suspense of a haunted house. When something happens, it really happens.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright, well, if everyone else is happy to move on, maybe we just move into the hallway and move up towards the larger area to our left.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to lock movement now.
And roll for initiative.
No.
Bloody spiders! I'll change them. Looks like some sort of a living room or something, is it? Maybe a dining room? What a big fireplace.
You obviously don't have your Syrinscape on there, Joey.
No, I do. It's just playing like very peaceful music.
I'll play this again then.
I'm still just getting peaceful music.
Yeah, same here.
Let's stop everything, because that was supposed to scare you.
Oh. Was it spider?
Welcome to your
I mean, I hear like whispering winds in the background. Is that what you mean?
No,
Did you hear that voice? Did you hear that voice?
No.
No.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, I heard that.
Okay. It basically, as you walk in, you hear that, "Welcome, fools! Welcome to your deaths!" There we go. I did it myself.
You don't scare me.
Yeah, well, I want you to take a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom.
All of you.
Yeah, now I'm terrified. What did you tell you? Oh, yeah. Knew it.
They'll roll for...
Oh, saving
Sebastian?
throw. I didn't do a saving throw.
Sorry, you would have passed anyway.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yep. Now, what I'm going to be doing is putting an effect on both Shadow Stalker and Sebastian. Even though in reality you guys just listened to it and said, okay. It was very scary. You now have the effect of frightened.
Yeah.
You know, in Call of Cthulhu, I can actually make people physically scared when I'm running a game. In D&D, I just cannot do that. A door in the north wall leads onto a small patio, the paving cracked and overrun with weeds. Other than a pile of refuse in the southwest corner, the room is bare. I pass to you guys.
Yeah, I was... Hey, Murden, what's that down in that bottom left corner there, mate?
Well, looks like a pile of refuse.
Oh, maybe some rubbish, you think? Okay, let's go down and have a bit of a look, eh?
All right, you look through it. It is exactly what it is. It's old rags, a couple of old pieces of plaster, some wood, perhaps a table leg in there. It's basically just rubbish that's been piled up there.
Oh.
I got that high perception. I can tell these things from far away.
Alright, well then maybe we should wander on up to this door up there and see what's going on up there, fellas.
Okay, before you do though, can I please get a survival roll from Murden? And I want you to put it in the dice tower. Don't roll it out in the open. There should be a dice tower in the bottom right of your screen. Drag the dice into that.
I do see that. I've never used that before, but I've seen it before. Okay.
It hides your dice rolls from you, and I can see them.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
We can't at all.
We win these. Let's go. Well, it was at least a 7. I can promise you that.
How can you say that? Oh, yeah, because it's +6. As you're about to leave the room, you do notice footprints that are not yours. They sort of disappeared, and you can't really see exactly where they lead to. But you are definitely not the only bipedals that have entered this area.
Wonder if that's the footprints of that guy from down in the pub. Probably not.
Would be.
No.
He didn't say he came this
Last
far.
day that he came here, though?
I can't remember when he said he came here. I remember he said he came here and he ran out with his tail between his legs, but...
He came here a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago.
but I don't think it,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but these tracks.
Yeah, I mean, they could be him, but might not be too. We just have to wait and see. Might find something. So where do the tracks lead, Merton?
Did you say where the tracks lead? I just saw.
No, you can't really determine where. They basically stop as if like time has erased them. But you saw like a span of like, I don't know, using imperial measurement, probably 6 feet worth of tracks. And they were preserved because they were just in a sort of space that was a bit sheltered perhaps, or not as much dust and dirt gathered over it. All right.
Well, if everyone's done in this room, I think we should wander on up.
Yeah.
Definitely seems a mystery whether or not these footprints are a fabrication of whatever made that noise, or perhaps other travelers who've become lost here.
Who wants to take the lead?
I will.
What are you? You're a fighter. Yeah, of course you're going to take the lead.
Yeah.
I'll unlock the tokens now.
Also big, ugly, and scary, so...
All right, so that leads out into the rain to a cracked patio.
Alright. I'm going to go out on this patio and just let you know if there's anything important out here. Don't think I see anything. It just looks like a big...
Yeah, no, there's nothing out here.
Right.
You can see the rain. There's lightning in the distance. You hear a bit of thunder.
Right, well, I'm going to go back inside because I don't like the rain.
It messes up your hairdo. Oh no, look at Murden. He's gone outside and 2 minutes in the rain, his hair all becomes fuzzy.
Oh, did I cast Mage Hand by accident?
I don't think so, no. Unless you
There's a Mage Hand token right here that I can drag around.
Oh, really? Right click and...
I
I can't see it, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe.
Well, because I was standing out there looking at this token thing, because it looked like a pile of books, and it was just off the porch, and I was like, what is that? I'm so confused. And I was about to ask, and then when I drug my cursor over it, it says Mage Hand. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's gone now, though.
You might have...
anything in the fireplace at all?
No, you're checking the fireplace and there's nothing there.
Yeah, I'm an avid checker of fireplaces. I've got to make sure, you never know.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Alright, well, I reckon we go back down the corridor and maybe go towards those stairs we saw earlier. What's everyone's thoughts on that?
Yeah.
There's also another passageway there leading east. And there's also some rooms up north here that you haven't checked out.
I don't know if I like those rooms. There might be some bad rooms.
Yeah, I'll let the other players decide on that, though.
Yep. Well, we might wander on down here first. Well, I might. And I'll have a look inside this little room here that I'm standing in front of.
Okay, you can open up the door.
What's in there? Oh. Hey fellas, there's another fireplace in here. Should I go look at it?
The only thing of note in this room is a clump of tiny red mushrooms growing around a fireplace in a semicircular formation. Otherwise, the room appears to be bare.
Hey fellas, I found some mushrooms.
You
Anyone here able to sort of identify this stuff? I'm not too good with plants.
You have a druid with you. Does he have the ability?
I know a thing or two, but
Nature is enough.
yeah. I have proficiency in nature, though I'm not very intelligent.
You want to give it a shot? I prefer people with proficiencies to have a shot at it rather than a shot in the dark.
Oh, I know all about them mushrooms.
Oh, those mushrooms. They're the mushrooms you had once back in the big city that you really liked in the soup. They're basically harmless, but they're very good for soup. And as you're perusing the mushrooms, you notice a small cavity towards the back of the chimney. And inside is a leather pouch.
Oh. Are the mushrooms in the chimney, or are they just?
They're around the chimney, but as you bend down to look at them, you see this cavity at the back of the chimney.
Okay, so I am gonna start harvesting the mushrooms because them's is good eating mushrooms. But I will point out to everyone else that there's some pouch in the chimney they might want to take a look at.
Okay. I assume Pictito's close by. He grabs it. It contains 2 pieces of blue quartz. I've put that in the party sheet also.
Oh, nice. Raking in the big bucks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty rich for level 2 characters. I'm going to have to find a way to take it off you.
No. I'm broken up, right?
Did somebody just open that door?
No, I didn't open that door. Which door?
Oh, damn it. My fantasy grounds is starting to play up. Sorry.
Right. I'm going to wander over to this door and maybe open it, see what's in there.
We were all baited. Now everyone's interested in that door.
Yeah. Let me in the door. Let me in the door. Right, I'm going to take a peeky.
Yeah, just bear with me for a second. I'm just cleaning this up.
You're right. I'm just
Sorry.
having a quick peeky.
My fantasy grand screen just decided to minimise and then it stuffed up all my windows.
Ah.
Look, Picatito, worst case scenario,
Okay,
sell the crystals.
That's right.
We sell the crystals, I steal them back, and then we can sell them again.
You know what? That's pretty smart thinking. Also, we've got that alchemical powder we found earlier too. I don't know.
I used to pull that scam when I was 12 years old playing D&D.
Yeah, nice.
Aside from a large amount of plaster that has fallen from the ceiling, this room is bare. The floor in the room above, see area 14. It seems like it's fallen in from the room above. Okay.
Okay.
I was on
Like
autopilot
it's been damp
there.
or something? Or
Yeah, just damp damaged. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to ignore you for the moment, Picatito. Murden and Shadow Stalker, what do you want to do next?
Oh, sure, I guess I'll just follow Murden's lead, to be honest.
Murden?
Seems that this area has been exhausted, and as long as we know that this area is clear, I see no reason we can't move upstairs.
Okay.
Do it.
I will shift you onto a different map.
Oh.
I'll delete all tokens. Just stop moving! I'm trying to delete you all and you're just walking all over the place.
That's funny. My token, not my token!
I was told if it was important, I would be locked in place. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Are you pushing us another map? Is that what's happening?
Just a different part of the map, actually. But I couldn't put you through because there's a wall that I put there so you couldn't see from one side of the map to the other.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Okay, can you see that, or do I need to reshare the map?
I think you have to reshare it because I'm black screen.
Just zoom out and zoom right out, and then you'll see yourself.
Yep. Yeah, I see.
I see.
Oh,
It's just very dark. All darkness everywhere.
Well, Picatito can see up and down a corridor.
Yep. Hey, fellas, there's like a hallway up here. Like, it's as long as my eye can see. It's bloody massive. Might move out of the way just so everyone can sort of meander on up.
Murden, could you please take a perception roll? You're taking it for the party, so I'll let you do it at advantage. To do it at advantage, you just click the ADV button down the bottom left there, and then double click perception.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You hear muffled from there.
Alright, so as we're kind of walking up the stairs and around the corner, as I hear that, I'll kind of ready myself, and as quietly but as loud as I have to, I will notify everyone that there are sounds coming from down this away, where I don't know how to ping, but that's okay, and that we should all go down that way.
Spacebar, click. Spacebar, left click.
That work? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it works for us. Oh. Whatever.
At any rate, just pretend I pinged over there, and that's where I said we should go.
Okay. Oh, ping mode. Okay, I get it. Over there. There you go.
Oh, you can do it. Okay.
You can use ping mode, or you can just use press spacebar down and then click where you want to ping.
Well, I tried that and it didn't work for me.
Oh, it should work. Oh.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
I mean, I'm certainly moving towards the area that the ping came from.
Right, I might just jump in front, just because, and I'll stand on this side of the door.
Yeah.
Alright. Sebastian, you're hiding in the corner again. Come on.
Don't leave me on the stairs. Those stairs are scary. You know, did you know that 90% of household accidents happen on stairs?
That's a random fact, but okay.
I don't know if it's a fact, to be quite frank.
It sounds believable, so we'll go with it.
So, right here, I'm gonna real quick motion to pick to step back, and I'm gonna step back, like to here. And then I'd like to use my mage hand to open the door.
Okay, is mage hand's a cantrip or a...
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yeah. Okay, you open up the door.
Do I actually have to...
Nah.
Okay, the door just opens. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a pretty simple thing.
Okay, cool. Fun fact: none of you can see the mage hand; it's invisible. Ooh. All right,
Tricky
so then
hand.
we can both move up.
Alright, I'll poke my head in, I guess, only because I'm the biggest
Alright.
and ugliest.
Stop
Yeah.
there. I'm going to lock your tokens. There we go.
Suddenly I cannot move.
Oh, shit, the door was locked. Oh, DC 10 to open it. That's fine. It was locked and Shadowstalker opened it, okay? In the southeast corner of this decayed room lies a man. He's alive, though, and bound and gagged. He is clad only in his undergarments and appears to have no weapons or equipment.
Hey, fellas, there's a half-naked man tied up in the corner in here. I don't know what's going on. I'll just move in a bit, just so you can maybe see a bit. I'm not sure. Might do that.
Look, I'll unlock the tokens again. Go on.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right, hey, stop. Picatito, please take a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, please.
DC 12 dexterity save. So save, right?
Yeah.
Into the tower or just...
No, just open. Just open.
Okay.
Bring it. No, I have to delete you. And...
What can we use? No.
Sometimes Fantasy Ground... I know there's a hotkey I can use for make you walk through walls, but... All right, if you zoom out and zoom back in again, you'll see that you've landed on the ground floor and you have taken... 5 points of damage. Gentlemen, you see Picatito disappear through the floor as the rotten floor gives way underneath him. And he falls down to the ground level. Murden, you notice in front of you, if you see that dark patch, that's a rotten floor. There is now a hole here. Damn it. There's a hole there.
Gotcha. Huh. Wow.
And the man is still obviously bound and gagged in the corner. I'll put him onto the thing. The wrong person. There we go. Yeah, so he's bound and gagged in the corner there. You basically see where that dark spot is on the map? That's the dangerous spot. I'll come back to you in a minute, Picatito. Murden, what do you want to do?
Sure. Well, I'll turn back to the other two, and I'll be like, I think we found where that floor was giving in on the other level. But, I think he'll be okay. We did clear the first floor.
Well, you can look down at him. You can see him just lying there.
Yeah, but I mean,
Am I in prone, am I?
Yeah, you're prone. You'd be prone at the moment. But you can get up. I'll come back to you in a tick.
He's breathing. You can see that. He's breathing. So I would move to check on the guy over here, because that's the most immediate thing I can do.
And he's basically mumbling to you through his gag.
I'll pull the gag off.
Thank you.
if you release me, I could help you on your mission. Did you hear all that? Or you're not hearing those?
I don't hear that.
How are you not hearing the one-shots? Oh, he said thank you. Could you please release me? Thank Christ you came along. I've been bound up here for I'm not sure how long. All right, back down to you, Picatito.
Alright, I'm going to stand up to start with.
Okay.
I didn't say I was in prone or anything. So.
No, I didn't put you prone because I just moved your token because I knew you'd just stand up.
Okay, alright. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm going to probably move my way back up to where they are then. That'll be what?
Right. Well, it's uneventful, so I'll just delete you and put you back on.
Alright. I wasn't sure if you're going to take it like max, you know, I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, no, that's right. You startle Sebastian as you walk up behind him. But I will have a few rounds with Murden and Shadowstalker. Shadowstalker, what do you do?
I'm just gonna follow in pretty much the same pathing.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep him up behind Madden.
And Murden, how do you respond to him?
I would just I'd like, who put you here? What happened to you, sir?
I don't know. I came in here to try to get out of this storm, and I was hit from behind. And when I awoke, I was here.
Can I insight check that to see if I believe him and how genuine he is?
Sure, but I want you to do it in the tower, please.
That's fine.
He's not being wholly truthful. In fact, yeah, you're pretty sure he's lying. Could you please release me?
Can I hear any of this, technically?
Not yet. I'll let you know in a minute.
Oh.
I'm sort of working out the timing in my head.
Are you sure there's nothing you saw, nothing you may have heard, any information you could give about what's going on here?
I don't know. I just heard this place was haunted, but I don't really care about ghosts. I just wanted to get out of that storm. And you hear the tail end of that part, Picatito, as you walk in. And you look at the hole and walk around, I'm assuming.
Goddamn holes. Place is falling apart.
Yeah. And then I'll kind of
Picatito, be careful of that fireplace this time.
Yeah, is there anything in this fireplace?
No, not since I've been here. And he sort of turns around and he holds his arms out to you. I mean, you couldn't have exactly tied myself up here, could I?
That would depend on your expertise, I suppose, but I'll untie him.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't be untying him yet. I don't know this guy. Do you know this guy?
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Yeah. I got no clue. I thought you put him here, you know?
Oh, I didn't put him here, but I just feel like if someone's tied him up and thrown him in the corner in a haunted house, there's probably good reason for it. We need to,
well, I don't know what that reason is. What was your name? My name's Ned.
My name's Picatito.
Picatito, Pick. Do you mind if I call you Pick?
Sure.
I
reserve it for friends, though.
I don't know why there would. I have no idea. But I'm sure. What are you here for?
We're here to do a job.
Well, I can assist you in that job if you wish.
What do you reckon, fellas? What's he told you so far? Has he been honest about everything he said, do you think?
See, I'm not too sure. It's hard to believe he doesn't know anything about how he's in his situation thus far, but I could be wrong.
I mean,
I don't know.
I am quite intimidating if you want me to have a quiet word with him.
Are you?
Yeah, just drag him over back by the hole and just threaten to drop him in if need be.
Listen. I'm not in the business of intimidation and fear tactics and such. If you want to do that, then be my guest. But I'm not going to be a part of it. And if you don't want to untie him, then you're free to lug him around this place on your shoulder like he's a backpack. But I'm all for untying him in the sense of I don't think a naked man could prove to be too harmful to us. But that's up to the rest of you. That's at least my opinion.
I guess any normal naked man might not be very harmful, but considering we heard a scary voice downstairs, this may not be a normal naked man.
I suppose that could hold merit. What say you, Ned? Do you create scary voices?
What do you mean scary? I heard something before, but I don't know how to create scary voices. Why would I create scary voices? I was just travelling to Saltmarsh and the storm hit and I got hit on the head.
But you didn't hear anything before you were hit on the head?
No, it was a complete surprise. If you don't realise, it's very noisy outside.
If I was to stand him up, would he be able to walk on his own, or is he bound at his feet too?
He bound at his feet too. But you've untied his hands, so he's starting to work the knots now.
Alright, so I want to sort of go and pick him up and drag him over to the hole in the floor. I don't trust this fella. There's something sus about him.
Let me check something. Okay. As he's untying his legs, you pick him up, and could you move your token appropriately?
I'm not going to fall in the hole, am I?
I don't know.
Hey, Shadow, do you mind Oh, that's not really going to work, is it? Right.
Yeah, man. There we go.
I want to stand down here. There you go.
You drag on, you hold him, and he doesn't really put up much of a resistance. He says, "What are you doing? Why are you roughing me up? I've done nothing."
See, the thing is, I don't fully think you're being honest with us. And one thing I can't stand is people lying. So we're going to have a quiet conversation over near this hole.
You're gonna have to be careful what you do from this point on if you want to stay chaotic good. Okay? Yep. I'll warn you right now.
Okay.
Curse of Strahd, a guy did something like this, and he was lawful good. And I said, "I'm sorry, buddy, but you are now neutral good."
Okay.
All right.
No.
So, you drag him along. He's not resisting.
Right. So, yeah. Obviously, we go up to here. I'm not holding him over the hole yet, but I am sort of intimidating him using my size, just being a little bit of a standover, just to be like, "Hey, tell us the truth. We just want to know how did you get here? Who tied you up? Surely you know more than what you're telling us, because I'm not buying what you're trying to sell me."
I've literally told you everything I know. Now you're going off knowledge from Murden's roll. Okay, so you don't have to roll your own insight roll, okay? In the dice tower, please.
Bye.
You believe that he There could be elements that he's leaving out, but you believe that he was knocked on the head, tied up, and you see a big bump on the back of his head, and all the other physical evidence points to that too, so you believe it.
All right. So I believe it, but I still also believe that.
No, you
Why not?
can't. You
Telling me
can't. You
everything,
can't.
right?
You can't do that. You can't
Okay,
do
alright.
that.
I
All
just
right.
wasn't sure because the way you worded
Yeah.
that was like
No,
I
you,
believe his story, but yeah.
yeah, he could have been leaving things out. People could have always left things out, but
Alright.
I mean, I don't.
Fair. I did say I don't believe him.
Yeah,
but my character did say that outward.
I understand, and that's why I rolled disadvantage.
Yeah. Alright, well I guess in that situation I would put him down. He's naked and stuff, isn't he? But
Yeah, he's
got
naked.
nothing on him.
He's got nothing on him.
Alright. What's everyone else reckon? Do we just tell him to, leave? Or do we make him stay with us as a bit of a...
I still just say we untie him. I don't think someone unarmed can be that much of a threat to us.
I'm just worried that he might be a bit of like a, some sort of a warlock or a mage or something, and that he's just lying to us about all this.
He's got no component pouch. He's got no holy symbols.
I think we untie him and we tell him to leave. And
He's got no spell
this isn't
focus.
safe. This place is not safe for someone as little prepared as him.
No.
If you force me to leave, I will be in more danger than staying with you. It's dangerous out there.
Daytime, isn't it?
No, it's night. You had a long rest, remember? You came during the day, had a long rest, and it's basically the middle of the night.
Yeah, sorry. Alright, fair enough. Okay, alright, well, I'll be keeping my eye on you, but if you wish to stay with us, I guess that's okay, and we can accompany you back to town once we're finished here, but...
He holds out
business.
his arms and he says, really, what can I do to you? I've got nothing. I'm in my long johns, although the picture is, he's got leather armor on. The picture in the book is actually a little bit... I wonder if I can find the picture in the book.
Okay. No.
It's a really old one, though, so I didn't use it.
Yeah.
But he's basically in his long johns. With the flap and everything.
I don't know. I don't trust this guy. There's something about him, alright? You know when you just get a feeling? Pick's got a feeling, alright? There's more to this story.
So, where do you want to go now? Says Ned.
You be quiet, Ned. We'll ask the questions around here.
I'm sorry I spoke up. I'll just sit in this corner over here. My corner. Open floor. What do you want to do next?
Well,
Oh, there were another two rooms back to where we came. Why don't we go check them out? They could have something.
Did we untie Ned? Or no?
I think he worked his own.
Yeah, he untied his hands at the beginning with, then he untied his legs.
Arms, and then
Yeah.
he did his legs.
Okay. I'm just making sure we're on the same page there.
Alright.
Okay, the floor is open. What do you guys want to do?
I'm kind of waiting for them. I want them to feel
Well,
like I'm being very active.
I did suggest that we go check out those two other rooms that were back the way we came before we got this one.
Okay, so you go out there, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, Ned, you follow me and stay close, but I'll be watching you.
Not a problem. Do something.
Oh. Yeah.
Ned, where'd you go?
I'm doing other stuff. I haven't moved Sebastian either.
I will point out to everyone that the ground here looks a little rotted on the floor as well. So that they should
Yeah, I'd put yourself back there. This room appears to be another dirty, decaying bedroom without furniture. Even viewed from the doorway, it's evident that the floor in here does not look safe. Some of the floorboards are missing and others are partially dislodged.
Fun.
Are any of the partially dislodged floorboards, do they look like someone might have tried to hide something under them?
No.
Okay.
Is there anything in this room at all?
Okay. Who's got the best investigation? +4 is that one. Shadow Stalker. Oh, you're frightened at the moment though, but you do have the best investigation. So do you want to roll, please?
Yeah.
DC 12. Okay. You work your way around here and you go to this window. And it's nothing major, but something sort of catches your eye. It's basically fresh scratchings on that window ledge and scuffing of the floor dust. And as you look back, you can see the path from the door to here has been fairly well trod in recent times. You are looking out to sea.
No.
Although your vision is pretty bad because it's so stormy.
So there's scratches on the windows and there's path being moved. So somebody's come in here often and they've come up to this window quite a bit.
It seems like that. Well, I wouldn't say like all the time, but there is definite recent disturbance and recent scratches.
Are the scratches from the inside or the outside?
Inside. It's on the ledge on the inside.
Like something's trying to escape.
On the inside.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like this window's been opened as well, opened and closed. So it's like where the other windows don't look like they've been opened or closed for a while, this one does look like it's been opened and closed recently.
Okay. I wonder if this is that same creature that we saw at the lighthouse. I hope not.
Would they be smart enough to do that though?
Well, we know very little about it, so I guess anything's possible. What do you think, Ned?
Oh, can I talk now?
Yep.
Think about what?
Well, there's some strange scratches. Did you hear anything while you were next in the next room?
No,
Perhaps.
I only regained my consciousness probably 20 minutes, half an hour before you found me.
I wonder what put him there. I'm really curious as to what tied him up and stuck him in the corner. Naked. Alright, well, is there anything else in this room that we can look at as far as that goes, or is this sort of...
No, it's pretty much empty other than that.
Alright. Well, if everyone else is happy to maybe leave this area, we might go to the next room if you want, unless someone else has an idea on how to, further our knowledge on that whole situation.
All right, you can move your tokens accordingly.
Watching you, Ned.
I don't swing that way, I'm afraid.
I'm just telling you, I'm watching you. Alright guys, I'm gonna peek in this room, see what's in here. There's a fireplace!
This bedroom has no furniture, but rubbish is scattered everywhere, and webs cover the walls and ceiling. From the doorway, you can see a glint of light in the fireplace from a small, highly reflective object.
Dragons like shiny things. Hey guys, The floor looks pretty safe in this one, so I'm just going to go in a little bit and maybe... There seems to be something in this fireplace.
I've locked you.
Damn spider, isn't it? Pull out a little box. There's gonna be a giant spider attached to it. I knew it.
Damn spiders.
As you approach the fireplace, spiders scuttle out of the fireplace. Could you please all roll initiative? Initiative is on the Murden. If you go to the main, in the middle, you'll see AC and then speed.
Oh, are they rolling at disadvantage? Oh, because they're... Yeah, okay, alright. Sorry.
Okay. And Ned needs to roll too, doesn't he?
Oh, is he playing on our team now, is he, or is he...
Of course he is. He's part of your...
Alright. Still don't trust him.
Alright.
He's our first friend that you've thoroughly abused already.
Murden, apparently you're going first, as these spiders, they do not surprise you as they scuttle out of the... I keep forgetting to get rid of that crown. That crown is a pain in the ass. They don't surprise you as they scuttle out of the fireplace. What do you do?
Sure. So I know I'm holding a torch. So this would be a quick question. Would I be able to cast Shillelagh on the torch?
Yes.
Okay. So then that's what I would do. I would cast Shillelagh on the torch.
Nat 20.
All right. Now, what you need to do with Shillelagh, you need to drag that hit onto something. So I assume you're going to put it on the...
The one that I can hit from where I am, yes.
Okay. So what you do, you're going to be doing critical damage. So you drag your damage from your Shillelagh onto that creature, but before you do, press shift.
Like, you mean before I roll the damage, press shift, or roll the damage?
No, don't roll the damage. You drag it on top of the spider.
Okay. So...
And press shift. So press shift and drag it onto the spider. And I'll tell you why you'd press shift after you've done it.
Okay, I think I got it.
Yep, do it. Okay, the reason why you press shift, oh, nice hit, is because you did critical damage. What you should have done originally was drag the 2 hit from your Shillelagh on top of the spider. That way it would have targeted and would have automatically done the critical damage, you see. Okay, do you have any bonus actions or movements you'd like to do?
Actually, yeah. As a bonus action, I would like to use my telekinetic power to try and push it into the back corner. It has to fail a strength saving throw, which is DC 8.
And that's a bonus action, is it?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Now let's have a look at your character sheet, because it's probably automated. Hang on. Actions.
It's one of my feet things. I don't know where.
All right. So you drag the save. See how when you open it up with a magnifying glass, grab the save onto the spider.
Okay. So I would. Okay, I see. So I would do like that.
And it failed. So you push it how far?
It's 5 feet, like into the back. So it'd be 5 feet straight back, like on that diagonal, I guess. Because it's 5 feet from me. So the swarm, I guess, kind of smacks the back wall, so to speak.
Okay, and you telekinetically push a swarm of spiders back. Anything else?
No, that is all.
Now, what you do on the combat tracker, you see the little green arrow at the bottom. You press that to pass turn. Okay, Picatito.
Alright, so hate spiders. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
Alright. I'm gonna take a big old swipe at it with my double bladed scimitar.
Okay, you drop the torch.
Yep.
And that hits.
Roll the damage.
And you did some damage, but obviously, as you've experienced in the past, it partially resisted. Yep. Do you want to do a backswing on him?
Yeah, I will. So that's my second attack, isn't it? Yep.
That's your bonus action, yes.
Yep. Okay.
That's a hit.
Roll damage on that one.
And you've got movement still left if you want to do movement.
So can I try and slink over there a bit? Is that alright?
Over there, yep. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll do an attack opportunity on you. Now, I'm not usually this evil, but you have to realise, guys, he did this like 4 or 5 times in the last game, and each time I warned him. So this will have to be a learning lesson. Oh, nearly a nat 20. Oh. As you left the threatened square of the spiders, they get an attack opportunity as you walk away.
Yep.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn, so pass action.
I might use action surge and take a shot at it with my crossbow.
Okay, go. You drop your scimitar.
Do I drop it or just put it away?
No, you drop it if you don't grab another weapon out.
Oh, actually, no. I'll leave it then. I'll just end my turn.
Okay, go. Shadow Stalker.
I'm going to go use my rapier on the one diagonal to me. So
You hit.
hit, sweet.
And they partially resisted, but both swarms have been reduced quite considerably. Do you have a bonus action or a movement that you wish to do?
Yup, I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay, go for it.
And I'm going to just move down to like here. Just out of the way of the spiders.
Okay, so I assume you choose this path here. So it's 10, 15, 20 to move there. That's fine. Okay. Anything else? You still got your movement.
No, I'm fine with that.
All right. This one will advance. On a 1 to 3, they go for you, Murden. I rolled a 6. And if you ever doubt me with these things, you can always check the stream.
Nah, it's fine.
That would have hit. Doing 4 points of damage.
Oh, it's really starting to add up.
These spiders are vicious.
Oh, yeah, they hit hard.
All right, on a D10, 1 to 3, Murden. I reroll on a 10. This one goes for Murden. And these spiders scurry across the ground, but they can't quite reach you. Ned. He comes in with a rapier in hand. Hitting, doing 'Hang on, how does that work? Damn it.
Oh, Jesus.
And another attack. He comes in and goes, "Thanks, Sebastian, for the sword." They're obviously chatting out in the corridor. And Sebastian comes up and he goes, "No problem, Ned, old chap." I've just changed his accent. And he will... What's he got? Oh, that's right. He didn't pick...
Vicious mockery or something, isn't it? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he didn't pick something that he should have picked. It doesn't matter. All right. It will be vicious mockery. He yells out, "You're nothing but ants. You're not spiders." Doing 2 points of damage to 18. Actually, he won't go all the way there. He'll go there. He can see him from there. Yeah. He's too scared to do that. Okay, now, if you didn't already realise, Murden, we roll initiative each round. Or as a bonus action, he will actually give Bardic Inspiration to somebody. Let's give it to... pick a Tito. There we go. It's one of his Bardic Inspirations. All right, Ned goes first. Okay. Again, he will try to strike at this one. Missing. He does have another attack. That one hit. Doing fairly minimal damage, but I forgot this. Another 5 on that one. 8. Killing it.
Nice.
The swarm of spiders are 1 to 3. Ned. Moves up here and goes for Ned. Hitting. Oh, minimum damage. And then Sebastian. He will do vicious mockery on these spiders. They fail. Oh, max damage. He will yell out, "Even birds don't want to eat you." Shadow Stalker.
Yep, I'm just going to run up those 5, 10, about 15 feet up here. Then I'm going to go for another rapier attack.
Okay, so roll to see if you hit first. Notice how you don't roll at disadvantage because you automatically applied advantage. Now put your sneak attack.
Yep.
Put your sneak attack on yourself.
Did I do that right? No. There we go. And then damage.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And Ned walks into the room and holds up his hand for you to give him a high five.
I'm gonna point my rapier right at Ned.
And he passes the rapier back to Sebastian and says, "Thank you for the lend." Hey, my cat buddy. Settle down. What have I done to upset you? I thought I was helping.
It was more just the fact that I didn't see because you don't give him the rapier.
It was
So I was
Sebastian.
very skeptical.
Yeah, it was,
Sebastian.
about Sebastian.
Yeah.
I rolled a persuade against him, and he gave him his rapier.
Oh, that makes sense.
And he's passed it back to him. He said, "Hey, I was just trying to help. Those spiders were taking our picks, were damaging pick pretty badly from what I can see."
All right, Shadow. He's on down.
Shadow.
While I don't trust him, I do appreciate the hand.
With that, I'll just lower the rapier and sheath it back by my side.
Murden, what are you up to?
Well, I suppose with all that being all said and done, is the shiny thing still in the fireplace? I don't remember.
It certainly is. And as you move the cobwebs aside, I'll take the token lock off. As you move the cobwebs aside, you find it's just a piece of shiny coloured glass.
All that for a shiny bit of glass.
Well, I'll turn and I'll say, well, Pick, here's your prize. I believe this is exactly what you wanted, was it not? Something shiny.
Thanks, Merden. You're a legend and a scholar. I appreciate the shiny glass.
All right. Now, a more important lesson. Have you learnt the lesson about opportunity attacks now, Pick?
Yeah.
Good. It's the only way to teach players sometimes is to not let them get away with it.
Is anyone able to maybe put some kind of a healing?
Hang on, I'll just see.
Sebastian, I believe, has it.
Yes, he does. He doesn't have a healing word, though, which is a bit silly, but... How's that? You okay now? He's got 2 spell slots left.
I feel much better. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. He says, I'm glad I could help. And you wield that rapier so much better than what I do, Mr. Shakeshaft, sir. Where do you want to go now?
I say we... Oh. What do you guys say we make our way up the other end of the hallway?
I think we go into the hallway and see what's going on to the left side there.
Well, Ned makes way for you guys.
Any more doors or anything? Oh, there's another hallway.
No?
Oh yeah, sorry, I should have picked up my torch. Hang on. Can I light another torch? I have one in my inventory.
Yeah, I'm not going to be stingy on torches.
Alright, yep, so I want to light another torch if I can.
Yep, I'm trying to get it done now. Just a bit with.
No, you're right, yeah.
There we go.
Ah, that's much better, I can see now. Hey, fellas, there's another hallway up here going both up and down. Looks like it overlooks the lower little foyer area we're in there. The windows. Oh, there's another door here to my left too. Do you think we should look in?
Yeah.
Well, we seem to be sweeping the whole building, so I figure we'll probably check everything. Right? Oh, this door's already open.
Alright.
Is it?
No, I just opened it then.
Oh.
I didn't see.
Yeah, try not to do that because some of them might be locked. Okay, just.
Okay.
What was once a fine master bedroom now stands decayed. Some of the floorboards are missing, and there is rubbish scattered around. A tall wooden wardrobe stands against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its door closed.
What's in the fireplace?
I'll just put the spiders on the battle. No.
Why is it always spiders?
There doesn't appear to be anything in the fireplace.
Alright, cool. Hey fellas, see this wardrobe here? Is anyone able to have a bit of a look at that? Maybe there's someone with
Yeah.
So who's having a look inside? Shadowstalker? Right, so I'll take that fright.
I haven't checked.
I'll take that frightened off you now because you feel a bit reinvigorated by defeating an enemy.
Just gonna keep an eye on Ned. Watching him.
Yeah. So I'm going to check this wardrobe to see if it's locked at all.
It is not locked. You open it up. Inside, you find a pair of old, cracked leather boots. A ragged, stained cloak hanging on a peg. The cloak has a design coiling ivy leaves. You also find a pile of clothes, and amongst the clothes is a dagger. And Ned calls over his shoulder. Oh, that's my stuff.
You know who uses daggers there, Ned?
Well, you're fully armed. It's not strange, is it? It's
It doesn't have a dagger on its own though. It's a known weapon for a thief.
I am of the roguish variety. I will not deny that, but I'm not a thief. I assist people finding other people. I'm more of a detective, you might say.
I think we should give him back his clothes, but maybe hang on to his dagger until I've got full trust in him.
You give him his clothes. It's basically leather armor. So, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him back his gear except for the dagger.
okay. He says, "Oh, thank you. That dagger was my father's."
I'll tell you what. When we get out of here, you'll get it back regardless. I'm not a man to steal from someone.
I trust you, Pick. I trust you.
I don't trust you.
Is he still holding Sebastian's rapier?
No, he gave it back to Sebastian as soon as
Okay.
as soon as Shadowstalker started holding his rapier up against him. He said, "Hey."
He's like, all right.
I don't trust random half-naked bound men in rooms.
Yeah.
Well, now he's at least got clothes on, so that's nice.
Actually, an adventure I joined one time. I joined as a cleric, and there was a young boy who had been stripped down to his underwear, tied up at the front. And the characters who were playing in the game had done that to him. He was basically the local magistrate's son or something, bit of an arrogant son of a bitch. All right, and I said, "Oh, what's happening here?" And he goes, "Oh, those people took my clothes and everything. I can't trust anybody anymore." I said, "You can trust me, young man. I'm a priest." And do you get the joke? Unless you're
Yep.
a Catholic.
Yeah, I'm not commenting. Nah, that's terrible. All right, well, Now that that's over, do you think we move on to the next room, or is there something else in there that you just want to have a look at?
I'd say we move on to the next round.
Oh, so I'm gonna wander up here. Hey fellas, there's another bloody door here. They're
So-
everywhere.
There's just
This
doors
place is
aplenty.
massive.
Righty.
All right, so who's going to open up the door? Shadow Stalker?
Yeah,
'Cause everybody-
I'll open it up.
Rubbish is scattered around. What was once a fine guest bedroom, there is evidence of rodent infestation, and webs hang in the corners. A four-poster bed stands against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its woodwork is worm-ridden, and the curtains that once screened the bed are torn and stained. There is no bed linen, but the bed is mostly intact.
Hmm.
Might I hear sounds of any like rats or spiders or anything?
Not spiders, but you do hear rats.
Okay.
Is there anything in the fireplace?
There is nothing in the fireplace.
Gonna be a running joke, I'm telling you.
I might check under the bed to see if something might be out of the ordinary.
No, there's nothing under the bed either.
Alright, so I don't think there's anything eventful in here. I think maybe we should move on.
No.
Where do you want to go now? You got this northern passageway or back down to the ground floor?
I think we should at least clear the upstairs area before we move back down.
Agreed. Let's check out this passageway and make sure nothing's amiss.
Alright, so I'm gonna just wander up corridor a bit. Hang on.
It's strange.
Alright, so I see a door here on my right.
Did you want to open it, Picatito?
I'm gonna yell out to Shadow, just like, hey, there's a door here. I feel like there might be a trap or some sort of thing there. I just have a feeling.
You're so paranoid.
Did I do?
I would let you roll if there's a trap, and yeah.
Alright, I just the way
Yep.
you asked that, I was like,
So would that be perception?
No, I'll make you roll if there's something. There's nothing there. You're safe.
Oh.
Alright, Shadow, I'll keep you covered. Did you want to open that door?
Yeah. I'll open it up.
Alright. Can you see anything in there?
Did you open?
Like a room?
Is it open or not?
What do I need to?
Oh,
Think? No.
hang on. Your tokens get in the way of the door.
Yeah.
Why is that door not opening?
I can open it.
I can't because Shadow's... Because of that stupid crown mod that I've put on.
Oh.
There we go. All right. Damp mold covers portions of the walls and ceiling in this large bedroom, and rubbish is strewn liberally around the floor. In the centre is a single mattress that has been badly torn, from which stuffing protrudes. Under the window is a large wooden chest. The timbers split, its lid closed.
Okay. Can I sort of jimmy my way past Shadow there to, like, maybe take a step in the room?
Hang on, we'll go back to Murden. He hasn't said anything for a while. Do you want to do anything?
I mean, we're all gonna enter the room, I'm sure. So I'll definitely go in the room and take a look at what's in here.
Okay, and then Picatito, you want to go in?
Yeah.
And Shadow Stalker?
I'm gonna walk in, and I'm just gonna say
That's the
be
chest.
wary of the chest at the moment. So
You said that there was like the mattress looked like it had been ripped to shreds. Do you think it's the same thing that was scratching in that window?
quite possibly.
Okay, alright.
Hey Pikachu, why don't you check that fireplace real quick?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, there's a fireplace here. Is there anything in there?
Oh, I can't do a quick. No, there's nothing in there.
Oh.
I was going to find a picture of a big giant spider just to put it there.
Ah. All right.
So yeah, if nothing else, I guess. If nothing.
Ah!
Hey!
I hate spiders. Why are you doing this to me? All right. Well, if everyone wants to, I think maybe we should sort of advance towards the other side of the room. Maybe just slowly.
First, yeah, I'm just gonna go pretty much one step at a time, pretty much, just making my way up to that chest.
What was that?
Somebody put a token on there,
Oh,
so I can just get rid of it.
no, that's right.
Murden, what are you stay in the corner there? Are you?
I'm just kind of hanging around, you know.
Because you're in Sebastian's coward corner.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's
Alright.
fine. I mean, he could have picked any corner, but if he wants that corner, then I'll...
Yeah, that's his special corner.
That's terrible. Oh, Jesus.
The chest is not locked.
Oh.
Hey, Shadow, do you think this chest might be maybe booby-trapped, or do you think we're safe to open it?
I can open it from a distance if that is a concern.
My only worry about that is if it's some kind of gas trap. Because if that activates and it is trapped, we're all in a small room.
I'm also kind of worried that when we open it,
Hey,
bloody
nice
spider
one.
jumps out of it.
Paranoia.
You know what? I'm gonna just take some steps back because I really don't like that.
Yeah, I'm going to, I guess, check to see if it might be trapped at all.
Going in the dice tower, do an investigation roll.
Investigation.
Yeah, positive. There's no traps. The chest looks probably too old and damaged to really be functional.
Well, if that being the case, then I'm going to open up the chest and see what might be inside.
Inside is mouldy, ragged clothing in styles that were never in fashion, nothing of value, but there is a bundle of documents. The pages, their pages are rotted and stained, and they're not legible.
Mm.
Ned comes up and says, "What have you found there, Shadow?"
Just some documentation, but it's all molded and rotted, and it's just not able for me to read it.
This house is a mystery.
Strange indeed, and it was kept with all these clothes that weren't in fashion. Unusual.
Murden, you missed the first part. 20 years ago, an alchemist that used to live here died, and ever since then the house has had a rather scary sort of people in Saltmarsh have been scared of coming to the house because of the nature of the alchemist being a bit of a loner and obviously delving into things that perhaps he shouldn't.
Okay.
Reputation was the word I was looking for. Scary reputation. When it gets later in the evening, my mind starts to go a little bit funny.
All right, so do we move on to the next room, or does I don't see anything else in here? I mean, old tattered documents. I don't think they're really worth anything.
Sebastian says, "We haven't seen any ghosts. We can just go back to Saltmarsh, can we not?"
No.
Is there
Sebastian,
anything
that's
in
not
the
how this
documents that's legible, or is it completely ruined front to cover every page?
It's completely ruined.
I'd say we just continue on, try and find something.
I mean, we can keep them in our back pocket, I guess, and just,
Yeah.
I mean, Ned was rather interested in them. He seemed to come straight over, so maybe he's hiding something from us. I don't trust you.
Ned. So, in character, Ned, are you, do you know about the history of this place?
Just as much as any local knows it. It was an alchemist who was seeking the ever just out of hand goal of turning objects to gold. That was his desire. Many people have come here and searched for it, but the ghosts scared them away. But have you seen any ghosts yet, or heard any ghosts? There was that ghostly sound.
We heard something, though what it is I could not say. Though we did find, and I guess I'll reach into my pocket and pull out the now somewhat crumpled paper, and I'll hand it to him. The paper that has like that wording that says, what was it, Beyond Dead, perhaps? Was that
Beyond Skeletons.
Beyond Skeletons, okay. And I'll hand it to him and I'll say, does this mean anything to you?
He takes it and has a look at it. Just bear with me. There is something that crosses his face that you think perhaps he does recognise what it means. Is that my audio or somebody's dog?
That is my dog.
Oh, great. I love
it. It is now a point in the morning where she will be a little active. I'll try to keep myself...
No. I'm happy with the dog. I'm happy with the dogs are wonderful. He says, I might know. Maybe. Perhaps. The alchemist was a necromancer too. And with the insight that I rolled for you, that is definitely an element of truth there. Okay. He believes it to be true.
Okay.
Interesting revelation. Well, thank you.
Oh, I'm here to help. Now about that dagger. If we're going to be going up against a necromancer's army of undead, can I at least have a dagger?
Unfortunately, you're asking the wrong person. I was never against you having your dagger in the first place. If you'll recall, I wasn't opposed to untying you either, so...
No. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I appreciate that. It's okay. The Dragonborn is just a little bit paranoid. Oh well, onwards and forwards.
Sorry, I missed that. My girlfriend trying to talk to me.
How
Sorry.
dare she? Jeez.
I know.
From the room, I'll call back and I'll say, "Pick, come here real quick."
The end of my way past Shadow.
It seems evident that our friend Ned here has a revelation about the note that we found downstairs, and that he believes that this alchemist may have been dabbling in some necromantic magic.
Well, it's just the assumption I made, given that note. I mean, where did
It is a better hunch than anything we found it in a messing of old books and such we found downstairs.
one can only assume they were his books?
I mean, it would make sense as to why some of the stories about this particular house are so usually revolving around things of that nature.
Right, now, hear me out, Pick. I find myself to be fair. I find this information to be quite helpful in our unraveling of things. Why not give the poor man back his dagger for the trouble? He at least didn't attack us when we fought the spiders. He could have felled you perhaps easily, as you were in a jam with, betwixt the hordes,
Well, I would never do that to a friend, to an ally.
I'm trying to think if there's something I could do to... Hang on a second. Tell you what, I want to do this old trick. Give him back his dagger.
There we go. He's a friend now.
Alright, Ned. Now, I'm going to trust you with that, but if you do any funny business, both ends of my scimitar are going where the sun doesn't shine. Do I make myself clear?
He spins the dagger on his finger, and he says, "I wouldn't blame you," as he puts it into his belt.
Alright. Lead the way.
Who? Him?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Where do you want me to go?
What do you reckon, fellas? I think we should just keep clearing room by room in the top until we've got nowhere else to go.
All right. He comes to another door, and he opens it up and goes in. Can I have a torch, please? He says.
I pass him a torch.
Okay. I'll put a torch
I've got
on.
like 9 of them in my pocket, apparently. I'm quite good at carrying torches.
Torch bearer. There we go. Now you can see. All right. This is the box room, apparently. This room appears to have been used for storage. A large ill-made oak chest stands under the window, its lid closed. Elsewhere in the room lie 3 broken wooden chairs, 2 splintered wooden buckets, and a mildewed sack. Just inside the door is a heap of clothing. They're all mouldy and...
What do you think about that chest, Shadow?
I think I'll go check it out. Like,
Slowly approach him behind him and stand. I think this is the sack.
I'll go.
There's more clothing in there.
See.
Yeah, we don't need to go through that routine. The chest is basically empty except for old clothes and whatnot. Did you find anything interesting in there, Shadow? He yells at Ned.
Empty, just some basic old clothes and nothing of interest. No wealth, no coin, nothing. Just clothes.
Would you like me to go and check further up the corridor?
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything in this sack here to my left?
No, it's basically just refuse.
Right, so I guess I just say, so I guess there's nothing else in this room worth looking at, so we'll just keep exploring. Everyone's happy with that?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a staircase, is it?
Oh, there's a staircase going up and a staircase going down, Ned says. Do you want to go up or down?
I feel we should go up.
I think we should too, because then when we go up, I think when we come back down, this will come near where, if I'm got my bearings right, I think this staircase going down will be near where we came in the building, like in that sort of vicinity. Not obviously that room, but in that sort of vicinity. Is the staircase going up? Is it safe to walk up?
Yeah, it appears to be.
All right.
There's a few missing rungs and whatnot, but it seems to be okay.
All right, Ned, you go steady. I'll catch you if you fall through.
He goes up and he says, he yells down, it doesn't seem to be much up here. He's sort of not fully into the attic. I'm just looking around, shining the torch, and I just see rubbish. Do you want me to go in?
Think there might be anything worth of value in there, or you really just think it's rubbish?
I think it's just rubbish. I can go in if you want me to.
What do you think, boys? Men?
The ghost could be up there.
Yeah, I
Might
was
be worth
thinking the
to
same
sift
thing.
through just to make sure there's
If it-
nothing of value amidst the garbage.
I agree. I think we should go up there and see what's going on. Sebastian, did you want to wait at the bottom of the stairs like a little schoolgirl, or are you coming with us?
He pokes his head around the corner. I can stay here and guard the rear. And he pulls out his rapier in a clumsy sort of fashion. I shouldn't play him like this, but, you know, it's fun.
I mean, he was playing it like that, though. He was very much.
Yeah.
All right, so Ned goes up. There is no map for upstairs. Ned goes up first, and he starts poking around. Do you all follow?
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
Yeah.
And Murden, yeah?
I'll at least poke my head up and in, maybe not go all the way up, but yeah, I'll follow.
Well.
Roll initiative, gentlemen.
Right.
We're going to have to use theatre of the mind on this one.
That's fine. Oh, yeah! Oh, Murden with the nat 20.
Nice.
And believe it or not, it's still not good enough. What? To go first. You pop your head up and you start shuffling around and you see a bunch of sturges.
What a sturge. Alright.
Oh, God.
They start flying out of the rubbish and they all attack you.
How many is there?
You don't know for sure, but there is at least.
They're in a fairly straight line.
You know pretty much there's 6. All right, there's 3 of you, so I'm going to have 4 of you. I'll have 1 attack each of you, and then the other 2 I'll randomly assign their attacks. All right, the first one will go for Murden, I guess. As you pop your head up, one just goes straight for your head. And it goes flying past you, and you go, what the hell was that? As it flies past you. Right. Murden. You are within melee range of this sturge.
Oh yeah. Is it? It's not in the combat tracker, is it?
Yeah, it is. I thought it. Oh, sorry, I hit him by accident. There we go.
Oh, there we are.
Number 5 is the one that's close to you.
Okay. Because I don't see. We're not on a map, right?
No, no, we're not. It's
okay. Cool. So for that, then I'm going to definitely shillelagh it. So for this, would I drag it onto the combat tracker since I can't see the?
Yep. So just drag it onto the Sturge number 5 to try to hit it.
Did that work? Yeah. Okay.
That's twice you roll in that 20. Now you roll. Now you roll the damage on the combat tracker as well. But I'm telling you right now, you killed it. We'll just go. Oh, that's a lot of damage too. He's dead.
Instant fly swatter. Do I see any of the other ones, or are they all hidden?
No, you see them all, but they're not in melee with you.
That's fine. Just to piss one off, I'll push it with.
You've already used your bonus action.
Oh, did I? Oh, that's right. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You're right. Sorry. All right, we're good.
All right. Pass turn.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to do that myself.
Yeah, I've done it for you. That's all right. The next one will attack the next one down on the, which is Picatito. Did that work?
No.
No, there was an error. An error came up.
Oh.
Another error came up.
I'll roll it and just do it.
We'll do it this way. That worked. And that one flies past you, Picatito, and misses. The next one will try to go for Shadowstalker.
Must have good bloody initiative, eh?
They've got +3 to their dex. This one actually hits you. Doing min damage, but it's actually stuck into you, Shadowstalker, like a big mosquito.
Oh.
Picatito, number 9 is very close to you.
Are any of them in my line of sight standing in a line?
No, the area is too big for that.
Alright. Well, I'd ask if I could have just melted them.
Yeah, I understand.
Alright, so one standing next to me.
Yep,
Right.
number 9.
Alright. I'm going to roll on it with my scimitar.
That hits, and it'll probably kill.
Yep.
These sturges sound like humans, apparently.
Is there anyone else in reach of me?
You can't use your bonus action. I'll let you off last time, but you have to hit the same target to use your bonus action to hit.
No, I was going to use my action surge. Is there another one nearby?
Yep. You've already used your action surge, haven't you?
No,
Yeah, you
I
did.
didn't end up doing it.
Oh, you didn't. Okay. All right. Go.
No,
Use your action surge.
Wham bam.
And let's say you go for 16, just to keep it nice. Actually, no, one that hasn't taken its action yet. Number 19. That's a hit.
Right. See if I can.
Ooh. All right.
Pass my turn.
Shadowstalker.
Yep. So what was the one that hit me?
I think 16 was. Maybe.
16. Alright. Well, I'm going to attack number 16 if I can.
Yeah, you just targeted him.
Drag
Oh,
it
did
into
I?
the
So you
combat.
can control click on him if you want to, but you can just drag it into the combat tracker. Yeah, that's it. You've
there we
targeted.
go.
Yep.
With my rapier.
That's a miss, unfortunately. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Would I be able to use my bonus action to attack again? Or
Well, I got the special rule where you can attack with your offhand with the dagger. That's against normal rules, but if you do, make sure you use the offhand modifiers. Let's have a look. So you change the offhand, change the dagger to an offhand. Oops, that's the wrong. This one, like that. So O is on the dagger. Drag that onto the sturge. Oh, you've still got it targeted, so it's fine. Oh, and another miss.
Devastating.
yeah.
Did you pick a feat? You didn't pick a feat, did you?
I don't know. Did I?
No, you didn't.
I thought I did.
We'll discuss it after this combat, because this will be the end of the session anyway. All right, the next sturge will go for Ned. Hitting. Oh, that hurt him. Then the next sturge will go for randomly chosen. For Ned. Missing. That's Ned's turn. He will strike to one of the two that attacked him. With his dagger. Hitting. Killing it. Don't know why that did that. And the last one. Hitting. And nah, they got average of 2.
Oh, wow. Blowing them in that fucking.
Yeah.
The attic is now clear of dangers.
There's still one.
Yeah, still.
Is there? Oh shit! Sorry, Sebastian pops his head up, and he goes, "Oh, they're. Oh, I'll do this. You're nothing but a big mosquito." There we go. Just enough damage too. And you see an attic, a gaping hole in the floor shows where the top of the staircase used to lead before it collapsed. A little bit. It's still more or less intact. There are grimy cobwebs on the walls and ceiling, and the floor is covered with broken furniture and other rubbish. Several holes in the roof allow dim light to enter this large room that extends the length of the house. 2 large sacks lie heaped in the northwest corner. They contain old clothing and rags. But assuming you dig through the rubbish, which you will, because you guys are like that, you find 2 pieces of jade, which I will put in party sheet.
Yeah, we got some quartz, we got some jade.
Yeah, it's as if this place used to belong to an alchemist, right?
Mm.
Mm.
We're
And
rich.
what we'll do is, I think, leave it there because we didn't have the break and we started a little bit late, so we still got a good two hours plus in.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to do before you go, Shadowstalker? We'll sort out your feet, all right? Because I just noticed you hadn't picked your feet. Otherwise, we'll leave it that you are on the landing at the top of those stairs. You will not have you would not have a rest or anything, so you'll be starting just as you are next time around. Any questions?
I have one, but it's not about anything about the game. It's about something on my character sheet.
Cool, bananas. We'll take care of that. So we'll just stop the stream now. Thanks for watching. Please tune in on, next one is Thursday, 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is the one I'm playing in. I'm playing Tabaxi, very similar to Shadowstalker here. Only he's got a very posh voice. And I really, really like this DM, so check him out. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll take care. Stay